check this problem out. This person's having a leak in their pipe, and what do they have to say? The leak is on the circular connecting spot. Is this something I could easily fix with some silicone, or should I hire someone to look at it? Well, the answer is both. But let's take a closer look at what you have going on there. Okay, here we can see, if we look closely, it looks like we can see daylight, so we better zoom in on that. And sure enough, that's definitely daylight. That is definitely water. We have another picture here. Yeah, you definitely have more water coming down the pipe. So it looks like you've been able to find your leak and diagnosis. As far as fixing it, well, you can Band-Aid it yourself. You could possibly fix it yourself. Let's talk about those options. Okay, what you essentially have up there is a bigger version of this. And typically they'll have a sealant applied around this joint right here, around this seam. And if you look in the back, similar to what you have, sometimes I've seen these spot welded, but this one is kind of a stamp. It's not really a rivet. It looks like some kind of a punch is punched them together. And you're right, this sealant has deteriorated and a hole is developed there. What I recommend you do is get a good, first of all, so what you're going to do to Band-Aid it, if you go up and seal it yourself and use some type of silicone, get a good grade of silicone. In fact, I'm going to show you a couple of things I recommend. I like this Rain Buster. This is more ideal for a roof situation. NP1, like a polyurethane type sealant, or Geocell makes some great stuff to be used on the roof. If you go to Home Depot or Lowe's, they even have something called Through the Roof. It's a clear, I think it has red writing on it, but it's a clear bottle and a clear tube and a clear sealant. That works great as well. Go up there. You can also use this is a Geocell. This is basically tar, it's for a better term, but it's a flashing cement. It's a plastic flashing cement. This can be applied if it's wet or dry, which is the other products, they're not going to apply. They're not going to hear if it's wet up there. The problem with this is, being a flashing cement / tar, once it's out in the sunlight for a while, it's going to dry out, rot, fade. You're going to have problems with it far sooner than you will with the other stuff that I've talked about. So get up there to your flashing, take a nice towel or rag with you. If you got to bring a little bit of a cleaner or solvent, something to clean it up, like a 409 or whatever, clean the area, get it clean, make sure it's completely dry. And what I recommend you do is go ahead and apply new sealant all the way around this. Now, that's a Band-Aid. Could be a week, could be 10 years. I don't know. So at some point, it may be worth your time to call out and have a professional, unless you're in a position where the roof's going to be done in several years. Then I would wait till the roof gets done. If you can seal it like this, go ahead, seal it, call it a day, and knock on to the next problem at home. But yes, it's something you can handle. Just be safe on the roof. And remember, nobody's wings work. Happy roofing.